Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and welcome to day 66 of our 100-day countdown to the best version of ourselves in the new year. So glad you're here. Today I was just going to talk about, again, that importance of clear communication. But we're kind of in a weird time right now in our society where everybody is guilty until proven innocent. And of course, the rule is innocent until proven guilty. But in my lifetime, I don't think that that's been true, so probably for all of my life. It's pretty tragic. So the reason it comes up is because it's like so much to even say. But basically, there's this group of children that are always challenging the rules and everything. And once again, they were doing it again without getting into too much detail. And I did verbally say to please, go to where you belong, whatever. And finally, I decided to blow my whistle. But in the area that I blew my whistle was a shelter. It's an outside one, but there is a roof on it. And apparently the child I was closest to claimed that his ear was hurting. And his mother, who just went off on me beyond measure in front of everybody, decided that I had probably broken his eardrum and that she was on her way to acute care and she was going to have a case against the district. And it didn't matter what I said. She was so upset and so angry. And her son seemed to have recovered, but I don't think he would be allowed to recover until the mother decided to calm down. And I had to meet with the principal. I had to write a testimonial, the whole thing. They changed my station, if you will, for where I normally release the children, which in my mind kind of only empowers the kids. They're going to be thinking that they had the power to remove me. It's kind of a bummer. But of course I went with it. And the mom was saying, I'll never ever forgive you. You've damaged my child. And what are you going to do about it? And I was like, no one would be more devastated by the idea that I have damaged a child's hearing. I'm fluent in American Sign Language and work with the deaf. The last thing I'd want to do is impose that on a hearing child. But I wasn't about to explain any of that. I just thought, wow. What a difficult time that we're in. So I was mostly just thinking, God is in the details. I mean, he was present. He knows the intent of my heart. All he cares about is the intent in our heart. Mine certainly wasn't any of that. So I don't know where it'll go. It just got ugly so fast. And then the children were like yelling. One kid was calling me a retard. Another kid was saying, you're doing this because we're black. The child who supposedly was injured wasn't even black. And I have black grandchildren and a history of black in my family, which I wouldn't even say, African American. The kid called himself black. But whatever it was astounding. And I'm still just processing. So I want to check in because, of course, we're trying to be well and it's nothing I want to eat over. But I'm just thinking, what can we do to not presume the worst in people first? And to genuinely accept people at face value when they're apologizing. Because I find that all the time. Children will tell me something happened that another kid did. I'll get to the bottom of it. The other kid will genuinely say what their truth was. And that child's just certain that no way is that true. And they know the truth and forget it. And I'm like, this is the source. This is the primary source telling you what was true for them. Doesn't matter. They're not going to accept it, just like that mother. So I thought, God knows the heart. That's what he measures. And I'm going to just stay the course. This all just happened. That's why I'm in my car. All right. So prayers welcome on that. Sorry, it's not about food, but it is about food in the sense that I could choose to eat over it, which would only make things worse and in no way fix it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go home to my already pre-planned meal. I'm going to make best choices, not injure an animal in the making of my food, and just pray, right? Okay, so what's your story? Do you agree that we're guilty until proven innocent these days? And that people often will not accept face value, but stay with what they are sure they know? May I have the grace to open my ears to what the person is saying and accept their truth instead of my presumption of their truth, right? Okay, until we talk again, including myself, be blessed.